Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante from Dream Large and Believe Productions, and I'm here to talk about why in 2020 I went ahead and purchased an almost 2-year-old camera, the Nikon Z6. The reason why I purchased the Nikon Z6 honestly is because I love Nikon. I've been shooting with Nikon since the beginning. Back in 2012, my very first camera was a Nikon D3100. Then I got the D5100, and man, I thought I was doing big things when I went ahead and got the D5200. But as I progressed in my production, and especially doing videos for clients and at events, I needed the focus to be super fast. And Nikon DSLR at the time just was not able to provide this, especially in dark situations or in, night environments. And so I finally went ahead. I looked at some Canons, but Canon just, it's like Nikon, Canon, the competitiveness at the time. You didn't really jump from Nikon to Canon. So I went to Sony. Sony had came out with their, mirrorless system that was just killing the game with autofocus. And I honestly have been shooting with the Sony a6000 for quite some time. And it was just at the point where my a6000 was overheating. It was no available audio input jack. It was just giving me a lot of complications as I started to get into more serious clientele work. It was time for me to mix in between photography and video on a very professional level. And after doing lots of research and even waiting for the newest cameras to come out, I just knew I needed a system, one that I loved, I was familiar with, and also that was a hybrid between professional videography and professional photography. And to me, the best camera for that, simply hands down, without a contender, was the Nikon Z6. And so I went ahead and purchased the entire filmmaker's kit that I can think of pretty much at the time. And so, while all these other cameras were coming out, we have the Sony a7S III, which, is supposed to be an amazing beast, but that runs for about $3,500 plus. And on top of that, that's not even including the lens. And it still actually hasn't released as of this video yet, and it's September. Then there was the new Canon EOS R and then R5, which, is, again, supposed to be another beast, but I heard there's overheating issues. And I just needed a camera that I knew was in the game for a little bit. The firmware updates were, coming regularly. And that just so happened to be the Nikon Z6. And Nikon had this promotion that really was the Nikon Z6 filmmakers competition or filmmakers bundle. So I pretty much put together my own filmmakers bundle, and I'm here to share that with you today. So starting off right now, I have the Nikon Z6. It's brand new in the box. I haven't even opened it, so it's actually brand spanking new. But I'm just going to show you real quick all the things that I purchased to complete my Nikon filmmakers package. So yeah, I have the Nikon Z6. One of the things that you need to have, or you don't need to have, but you might need to purchase, is the FTZ adapter. The reason why you need the FTZ adapter is because really the Z series for Nikon, even though I hear it's amazing glass, there's just still limited options out there, and it's pretty pricey. Price is kind of one of the things that you want to be budgeting in. And that's another thing. For this whole system, I'm going to give you a rundown of everything, the total that it costs. But, like I compared earlier, the Sony a7S III is about $3,500. The Canon EOS R5 is about $3,500, maybe a little less now. But this gives you the capabilities to do so many incredible things. 24 megapixel. The Sony a7S III doesn't have 24 megapixel. For the price, you're able to get 8-bit internal, but also 10-bit internal. I mean, there's a whole bunch of videos about the specs. Yeah, here's the camera. Here's the adapter. For lenses, I went ahead and got, the Sigma Art, which is, I believe, an amazing lens. I actually haven't even used this system together yet, so you guys are seeing it for the first time. This is the first time I'm really pulling these things out and sharing this with you, because I want to get you guys, just an idea of, what I have that I'm getting ready to use to really do amazing, huge client work. And I think it's going to be a game changer. So this is the Sigma 24-70 2.8. Now, I really want to unlock the power of this Nikon Z6. And so to do so, I went ahead and got the Ninja 5. So the Ninja 5 is an external monitor that allows you to record ProRes, which allows you to edit like lightning fast, because editing, people want same day edits, at least in my field of work. Like, that's one of my specialties, is being one of the fastest editors. So this allows you to record ProRes, 4K, 60p. I mean, just, you guys know, you guys heard of this. It's been out. This is not brand new, but I mean, it is brand new for me, but it's brand new in the sense that this technology allows you to just, it has so many purposes. So yeah, that right there. Let me get some of these things out the way. And on top of that, you need a whole bunch of accessories. I went and got some accessories with this. I shoot a lot outdoors, so I went ahead and got the Firecrest filter, the ND filter, neutral density filter. You need adapters for the Ninja, so HDMI cable that allows you to pull, but keep it tight so you don't have strings and cables all over the place. Also got the Tiffin UV protector filter, so that way the glass is just protected. This glass right here cost about I want to say $1,300. So I'll have links to all of these things that I purchased if you want to check it out. Another thing with the Nikon Z6 is the card that you use. The type of card that you use is actually an XQD card, and these are not cheap. However, a lot of people complain about not having dual card slots. I've never had card failure. I've had more hard drive failure than I've had card failure. Take care of your cards. One slot is more than enough, unless you're just one of those type of people that needs more for your own peace of mind. But for me, I'm good with one. And then honestly, this Ninja 5, has an external recorder, so that allows me to record as well. And speaking of, so this has 120 gigabytes for this, and the Atomos Ninja, I have the Atomos Ninja 500 gigabyte SSD. So you need this as well to go with that, as well as an SSD reader to be able to transfer the files from here to your computer. So yeah, I mean, it's really a lot of things. Of course, the battery pack for the Ninja as well. And the adapter, I have a heavy duty ball head. I know a lot of people right now are getting the small rig, really where you don't have to twist, but I wanted something that I could have a little more control over, and just that peace of mind for myself to know that this is not going anywhere once I tighten it down. And so that also allows you to attach the monitor to the camera. And on top of that, with the XQD card, you need an adapter. It's not a traditional SD card or mini SD, so you do need an adapter. So I went ahead and got that as well. Plus, of course, spare battery for the Nikon Z6, which I hear they're really amazing batteries. Now, another thing that I do is I shoot with the DJI. I have a lot of DJI products, love DJI. One of the things is that I have their Ronin SC. And with the Ronin SC, this is like my version of the Moser for the Nikon's filmmaker kit. So you have the Ronin SC, and I wanted to, because I had done some research, saw that the Ronin SC provides the focus wheel. And with the focus wheel, you're able to attach this to the SC, connect this to the camera, and have more manual focus with this focus ring. So I went also ahead and got this. So that way I'm able to, even while I'm running and gunning, and it has amazing autofocus, I'm also able to dial it in just that much more with this focus adapter. And I'm looking to see what else I have, other little knickknacks. Something else that I did just purchase recently, part of the filmmaker's kit. I really believe you need to have excellent audio. Now, I went to the store to get the Ronin Wireless Go Pro. It was sold out. So I ended up actually finding the Saramonic Blink 500B2, which actually turns out to me to be a better deal after checking out the reviews, seeing how the sound quality was actually in my ears a little better than the Rode. Because the first time I heard the Rode Go, I'm like, okay, this is really cool. It's neat. Everybody loves it. The sound is better than the internal camera. However, it just was a little hollow to me. This right here, for the price of $250, I'm able to connect 2 microphones through 1 receiver, which right there says enough. But it also comes with 2 lavalier microphones. So that way it's not just a built-in microphone on the transmitter, but also a lavalier. So I think that, to me, just hands down versus, the Rode Go for $199 plus $79 for the lavalier, $250 for this. I'm excited. I think this was the deal that I needed, and that's why it worked out the way it worked out. So, yeah, I'm really excited to share with you guys images and videos that I'm going to be shooting from now on with the Nikon Z6. Right now, I'm still using my Sony a6000 to even record this video. However, and really it's the autofocus that just makes this thing amazing. However, with this, I'm going to be able to do my professional work. And I know some people say this is a mid-grade or entry, but this is Nikon's top of the line. Like, this is Nikon's top of the line. They don't have a cinema line to compete with. So this is their top of the line for video and photo together, the hybrid mix. So if you have this, no, you have top of the line. I believe I have top of the line. I'm actually getting ready to do client work with this. So they believe I have top of the line, shooting 4K. I'm just pumped up. I've been shooting 1080 for so long. I've been shooting with the Sony, the Nikon D5200. You get so caught up sometimes in watching these videos about gear and tech. And, I wanted to show you guys, you can buy older gear and do amazing new things with it. And I think this is really going to just take my business to another level. And I can't wait to share with you guys an actual review of the filmmaker kit that I put together. So yeah, again, I bought a Nikon Z6 in 2020 while everybody else is probably buying the latest and greatest. I went ahead with the Nikon Z6 in 2020. And I want to also thank you for watching this video, for just spending time. Hit the like button if you're just, 1, enjoying the video, 2, wanting to actually go along with the journey of, hey, starting from, the beginning to, whatever it can grow to. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more videos coming soon. All right, that's it. Dream large and believe. No matter how large your dreams are, they can come true if you believe.